It's a beautiful day. Let's practice. Come to seated on your mat. I'm going to sit on my knees because we're going to kind of move side to side, but you can sit cross-legged. You can sit on a block if that allows your hips to open a little easier. Wherever you are, sit up tall. Let's take a big inhale and reach your fingertips overhead. Exhale, let them float down. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let them float down, slowing it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let your fingertips float down. Now let your fingertips walk forward, let your chest lower, and come to child's pose. Let your forehead come to the earth, or if it doesn't reach, grab your block. Let your forehead come to your block. Your hands can reach out in front of you or alongside your heels. You can spread your knees if that feels better, but let's settle in for some deep breaths. Close your lips. Inhale deeply through nose and exhale deeply out nose. 3 to 4 seconds in and 3 to 4 seconds out. Keep going with that. Settling into our practice. So today's verse is Jeremiah 29:13. It says, "If you look for me wholeheartedly, you will find me." God's word. Notice your breath. Notice your belly rising and falling. Make it fluid. Make it flowing as you inhale deeply and exhale. Whenever you're ready, begin to walk your hands closer to your body and rise up to seating. I don't think that's a word. Seated. All right. After you arrive here, let your hips sit over toward your left heel. Let your left fingertips come out. Take an inhale. Reach up and over. Let your hips slide over towards your right heel. If your right hip is lifted, right arm is lifted. Deep breaths, opening through your chest, maybe a look under your armpit. On your next inhale, reach up, let your fingers float down. Now that I've got my sides right and left, inhale, lift your left arm, send your hips over toward the left, and reach over to the right, really rolling open the left side of your heart now. Maybe your gaze comes under your left armpit. Your arm is strong, fingers together. Deep breath. One more breath, like this. And then exhale, let your fingertips float down. Now shift your hips to the right again. If it's available to you, shift all the way over onto the floor. If it's not, or if you're sitting cross-legged, it doesn't matter. You can stay crisscross applesauce or stay sitting on your heels. But wherever you are, reach your left arm wrong. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale as you come a little forward and bring it around. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Big inhales and exhale. Let's go the other direction. Sweep it around. Maybe your gaze follows, warming up through the neck. One more. And let your fingertips come to the earth. Come back on your heels, shift to the other side. Same, whatever you did on one side, let's do it on the other. And then inhale, reach up and over. Maybe open a little more through your chest, and then let's reach. Inhale, reach, and exhale around. And exhale around. And come back through the other way. Flow it around. Big arm circles, warming up the shoulders. And come back to center, sitting up tall. Take one more big inhale, reach up. Take a little bit back in. And exhale, let your fingertips float down. Now I'm going to turn to the short end of my mat. You can stay the same. Curl your toes under and sit back. Let's get a little foot stretch today. Take an inhale, enjoy. And exhale. And then come forward onto your hands. You might tap out your toes if that feels good to you. And then curl them under. Do it one more time. Sit up tall, deep breaths, crown reaching to the sky. Still warming up our breathing muscles. And come forward onto your hands and knees, tapping out through your toes. Now, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Press your palms into the mat. Wrists under shoulders. Hip creases directly over knees. Wrist creases under shoulders and lined up with the short edge of your mat. So, let's take some hip circles. Just start making a big circle with your bottom. Just changing up our warm-up a little bit. Deep breaths, flowing in through nose, out through nose. Take a couple more, warming up the spine, warming up the core. And go the other direction. Big inhales and exhales. And then curl your toes under again. Walk your fingertips and sit up tall on your knees. Bring your hands behind you. Put your fingertips down, pointed down into your back pockets. Bring your elbows toward each other. Lift open broadly through your chest. Send your hips forward and take a little back bend. On your next inhale, lift your ribcage up a little more. For a little camel right here at the beginning. Deep breaths. One more. And you can lower it back down. Come back to your tabletop position. Curl your toes under and lift your hips tall. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Deep breaths. I was going to try a little music today and see if it works out for us. Keep breathing deeply in your down dog. Close your lips. Pedal out. And then come to stillness. Lift your hips a little taller. Tailbone a little taller. Press away with your hands. Roll outward with your upper arm bones, making your top across your shoulders, across your chest, broader. Press your heels a little lower. Stay there for a couple more breaths. And then whenever you're ready, walk your toes up to meet your hands. Let your chest rest on your thighs. Grab your elbows. Let your head hang. Most of your weight's in your heels. Release through your low back. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Let all the tension go from your neck and shoulders. And then slowly begin to straighten your legs. As much as feels good to you, just hang in ragdoll. Maybe sway side to side. Or just hang in stillness. Maybe straighten your legs a little more. And then whenever you're ready, begin to slowly roll up, releasing your arms. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Let you ride. Inhale, shoulders come up to ears. Exhale as you drag your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, fingertips rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And on your inhale, slowly rise all the way back up. Exhale, palms to heart center. On your next inhale, send your hips back, reach your arms long, sit down in your chair, tuck your tail under, make sure your weight's in your heels. You could lift your toes, then settle them back down. Point your tailbone down, soften through your shoulders. Take another inhale. On your exhale, let your right hand reach back. Oh, stretch long back and front. Inhale, forward. Exhale, let your left hand reach back. On your inhale, come forward. One more each side. Inhale back. Exhale, reach up. And reach up. Come forward. Take another inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise all the way back up. Exhale, palms to heart center, sit down in your chair. Take another inhale, point your tailbone down, reach your spine long, and on your exhale, bring your left elbow outside your right knee for a prayer twist. Make sure your knees are even toward the front of your mat. Don't let your left knee cock forward. Press down, stack your hands, pressing down, right hand on left, so that you can open a little more through the chest, and then bring your palms close to your chest, neck long. 2 more deep breaths. And on your inhale, reach back forward, and on your exhale, twist to the left. Deep breaths. Watch your knees. Pressing down with your palm. Bring your thumbs a little closer to your heart. All right, it's starting to burn. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step your right foot back. Lower your right knee. Settle in, sink your hips forward in your runner's lunge. On your next inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, send your palms back. Send your torso forward. On your next inhale, lift your back knee. Option to just put it back down and keep it down. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, back and lower it. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, back and lower it. Inhale, reach forward, then rise all the way up. Settle into your crescent. Take another deep breath. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center and bring your right elbow outside your left knee. Press down, left hand into right. Strong back leg. Engage your right thigh. Bring your thumbs a little closer to your heart. Pause there. On your next inhale, reach forward, then exhale your palms down, lower your knees, and rise back up. Exhale, lower. Lift your back knee, lower your right back heel, begin to straighten through your front leg. Go in for a triangle legs. Bring your right fingertips to your right shoulder. Bring your torso in line with your legs. I'm going to scoot up a little so I'm in the frame. And open your right arm for triangle. Deep breath. Close your lips. Find your Ujjayi breath. Make sure you have that micro bend in that front left leg. And then on your inhale, rise up. Exhale, drop your back palm, right palm to thigh, reach up and over, reverse triangle. Inhale back to standing. Bend your front knee, warrior two. Stay there for a breath. Settle in. One more breath. Looking over that front fingertip. I lied. One more breath. Exhale, lower your fingertips. Reach your right arm up for a side angle. Arms are stacked. Fingers, shoulder, shoulder, fingers. Deep breath. And then from here, lower your right hand, lift your back heel, plant your palms. Plant your palms on the inside, lower your back knee for lizard and pause there. Open your left toes out to the side, option to stay right here or lower down into your lizard. Now bring your palms back flat. Bring your left toes back toward the front of the mat. Bend your back knee. Take an inhale with your left arm and reach it back. Maybe you reach your toes, or maybe you just reach back towards your toes. I have to kind of bend, and then sometimes I get a big cramp in my back hamstring. If you do, just release it. Press your fingers, your foot into your palm, palm into foot. Open into a little back bend. Deep breaths. Don't collapse into that right arm. And then gently, gently release your foot. Bring your hand back to center. From here, lift your back knee. Plant your left heel. Inhale, lift your right arm to the sky. Option to reach underneath and reach that right arm around behind for a bind. If you're in a bind, sink down a little more so your knee is over your ankle and roll your right shoulder open. Pressing down through your right foot, right thigh, strong and engaged. Deep breath. And release, reach up. Exhale, lower your right hand, lift your back heel, frame your foot, step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower your knees if you like. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Let your chest fall. Option to come to child's pose. Stay there and breathe. And then whenever you're ready, come back to the table on an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips tall for downward facing dog. Take another breath. Then big breath, inhale as you bend your knees, look to your hands, and then exhale, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press through your feet and rise all the way back up. Exhale, palms to heart center and down by your side. Can we do it all on the other side? We'll see. I'm going to scoot my mat back and see if I can stay a little better in the frame. Maybe. All right, beginning with our chair. So feet with toes touching are about 6 inches apart. On your inhale, sit down in your chair. Find your position, weight in your heels. You should be able to lift your toes. You should be able to see your toes. Tailbone pointing down, shoulders soft. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left arm goes to the back. Inhale, reach up. Right arm goes to the back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left arm goes to the back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm goes to the back. Pause there. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press through your feet. Rise all the way up slowly. On your exhale, sit down in your chair. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Left elbow goes outside left knee. Pressing down, left palm into right. So you twist a little more in the belly button. Check your knees. Make sure one is not in front of the other. Even through the knees. Deep breaths. And then inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Left knee comes outside. Left elbow comes outside right knee. Press down with your hands directly stacked. Bring your thumbs in a little closer to your chest. Big twist. Lots of integrity in the neck. Deep breaths. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press through your feet. Rise all the way back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step your left foot back. Lower your knees into a lover's lunge. Get steady, get comfortable. Right knee over right ankle. On your next inhale, rise up. On your exhale, lift your back knee, reach your fingertips back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach back. This time, inhale, rise up. Rise all the way up. Get steady in your crescent posture. Take another inhale. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Take another deep breath. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left elbow outside your right knee. Adjust your belly, make a little more room. Strong left leg. Lift your back left knee. Engage your left thigh. Press down. Right hand on top of left. Bring your thumbs in a little closer. Close your lips. Slow down your breathing. Then release your hands. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, lower your hands to frame your foot. Lower your back, left heel. Bring your hand to the inside and lift for a big twist. Open. Now begin to straighten your front leg. I think we did it a little different on the other side, but same idea. Begin straightening your legs. Careful not to hyperextend. Triangle. Remember, torso in line with the legs, legs in line with the torso, fingertips reaching, tall. Close your lips, deep breath. On your next inhale, press through your feet, squeeze your belly, rise up, and on your exhale, reverse triangle. Strong arms, soften through your right shoulder, fingertips together with energy. Big stretch to the right side. Inhale, rise up to center and sink down, warrior two. Find your gaze off the end of your middle finger. Shoulders are soft, arms strong with energy. Sink down a little lower. Deep breath. Take another inhale. Exhale. Side angle, fingertips drop just inside the right front foot, fingertips reach up, tailbone tucked under, pressing your hips forward. Right shoulder into right knee into right shoulder, knee hugged open over right ankle. Option. Let your hands, fingertips drop behind. They can go into the hip crease, rest at your low back. Or reach your right arm under for a bind. Roll your right shoulder open, left side of heart open. Sink bend your right knee, sink down with your right thigh so that your right knee is over your right heel, no further. Pressing through both feet, strong left thigh, strong left foot pressed into the mat. Deep breath. And release, let that fingertip drop, reach your arm tall, take another inhale. Exhale, lower your hand, walk your toes out to the side, lower your back knee. Pause here in your lizard. Find your breath, maybe lower onto your forearms. Pausing in your lizard. Now let your palms come to the mat. Pick up your back left toes. Maybe you walk your right toes toward the front of your mat. Take an inhale, reach your right arm back. Maybe your hand reaches your foot. Maybe not, it doesn't matter. Pause there. Maybe you get a big cramp in your hamstring like I usually do. Inhale, roll your right side of your heart open. Lift your rib cage out of your pelvis for a little back bend. Smile. Press your foot into your hands for a stretch on the front part of your left thigh. Don't drag down into your left hand. Press down to lift up. Slowly release your foot. Inhale. And bring your hand back to the inside. From here, lift your back knee, step back to plank. Then press back to downward facing dog. Pause there, breathe it out. Or come with me for a vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Engage everything. Take another inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower an inch or halfway. Inhale, open through your chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over feet, downward facing dog. Big breaths, in through nose, out through nose. Whenever you're ready, come to stillness. Lift your hips a little taller, make your spine a little longer. And then whenever you're ready, lower your knees, lower your forehead, come to your version of child's pose, and relax. If your heart is pounding, it's the same as mine. Whenever you're ready, round back up. Come back onto your knees. Now that we're all stretched out, warmed up, one more camel. So you can curl your toes under, or you can make it a little harder by making the tops of your feet flat. It makes it significantly harder. Make sure your knees stay in line with your hips. Especially when I flatten my feet, I can feel my knees spreading and it puts too much pressure on your ligaments and tendons. So be safe. Here we go. We're starting with option 1 of camel. Bring your fingertips. Place the palms of your hands flat with your thumbs to the outside. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Press your hips forward with your palms. Open through your chest. And pause there. You're in camel. Deep breath. If you would like to go further, come with me. You can take a big inhale with your right hand. Bring it back to your heel. Or you can flatten your feet if you want. Inhale. Lift your left arm. Bring it back and around. Wherever you are, take a big inhale. Open through your chest. Exhale, press your hips forward. Find your ujjayi breath. Big deep breaths. In for 3 to 4 seconds. Out for 3 to 4 seconds. when this comes to a close for you, bring your right hand to your low back, bring your left hand to your low back. Slowly rise up and sit back on your heels. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale out mouth, let it go. One more like that. Inhale through nose. Exhale out mouth, let it go. Sit on your bottom. Place your feet flat. Slowly roll back. Press your palms into the mat. Press your feet. Get the midline even with your hips. Let your fingertips graze your heels. Press through your forearms. Press through your palms. On your inhale, press your hips up to the sky. Press through your big toe and inner edges of your feet. Interlace your fingers underneath you if it's available, keeping your forearms, upper arms, forearms, and knuckles toward the ground. Lift your chest a little taller. Press through your feet a little more. Stay there for a couple of breaths in stillness. One more deep breath. Exhale, release, and lower down one vertebrae at a time. Send your left leg long. Make a right angle with your right knee. Bring your arms out to the side. Let your right knee fall across. Let gravity take over. Slow, deep inhales and exhales. And then inhale back to center. Send that leg long. Make an angle with your left leg. Let it fall across your body. Let gravity take over on this side. No pulling, tugging, stretching. Option to just gently roll your left chin to the left shoulder. Your left chin. Your whole chin. Deep breaths. And then whenever you're ready, roll back to center. Bring both knees in at about 90 degrees. Bring your hands together. Sit in between your legs. Rise up so you can grab the outsides of your feet. Make the palms of your feet, the soles of your feet, flat to the ceiling like you're on the floor. Pull your knees in close to your ribs. I'm letting the fall outside your ribs. Soften through your shoulders. And pause there in happy baby. Maybe pressing your lower lumbar area into the mat, softening through your shoulders, softening through your face. Letting your spine kind of level out. Stay here as long as you like, and then whenever you're ready, move towards Shavasana. Option to hug your knees in for a quick squeeze, if that feels good to you, squeezing everything in really tight, and then let it go. Send your legs long toward each corner of the mat. Open your palms up to the sky. Begin relaxing. Adjust your shoulders. Adjust your hips. Adjust your feet. Wiggle around a little bit. And then let your whole body relax into the mat, into the earth. Maybe you make your neck a little longer. Lick your lips. Take a swallow. And as best you can, come to complete stillness and complete relaxation. Relax your toes, your ankles, your lower legs, your thighs, your belly, your torso, neck and shoulders, arms, and then every single muscle of your face. Relax. Enjoy the stillness. Enjoy the moment. Still your body to still your mind. Calm the chaos. Let every bit of worry, anxiety, regret, everything float away for these few moments. Practice. This guy, I've read poems in my class before, and I love his work. I don't know that he's a Christian. I don't know anything about his belief systems, but I love some of the things he says that resonates. So this is his poem called Hey God. So it's kind of a narrative where he talks, me, and then God speaks. So, me. Hey God. God. Hello. Me. I'm falling apart. Can you put me back together? God. I would rather not. Me. Why? God, because you aren't a puzzle. Me. What about all the pieces of my life that are falling down onto the ground? God. Let them stay there for a while. They fell off for a reason. Take some time and decide if you need any of those pieces back. Me. You don't understand. I'm breaking down. God. No, you don't understand. You are breaking through. What you are feeling are just growing pains. You are shedding the things and the people in your life that are holding you back. You aren't falling apart. You are falling into place. Relax. Take some deep breaths and allow those things you don't need anymore to fall off you. Quit holding on to the pieces that don't fit anymore. Let them fall off. Let them go. Me. Once I start doing that, what will be left of me? God, only the very best pieces of you. Me, I am scared of changing. God, I keep telling you, you aren't changing. You are becoming. Me, becoming who? God, becoming who I created you to be, a person of light and love and charity and hope and courage and joy and mercy and grace and compassion. I made you for more than the shallow pieces you have decided to adorn yourself with, that you cling to with such greed and fear. Let those things fall off of you. I love you. Don't change. Become. Become. Become who I made you to be. I'm going to keep telling you this until you remember it. Me. There goes another piece. God, yep. Let it be. So, I'm not broken? God, of course not. But you are breaking like the dawn. It's a new day. Become. By John Rodale. Thanks for joining me. Namaste and blessings, friends.